Gather around, everyone. Welcome to finally the 50 sub special. On my screen, it actually says I have 49 subscribers, but on another screen, it says that I have 51. So I'm either late or I'm early, so I can't. Here we go. So you guys are really cool, and every single one of you guys sent me more than one question, meaning uh longer Q&A and more wider variety of questions. So let's get right to them with the anti-brony. All right. So his questions are his first question is, are you an American? Well, uh it says on my about page that I am from Canada, but that is actually not true. I am in fact an American. Even though I would technically be an American if I was in Canada too, because, it's all North America. What color are your hair and eyes? So basically, the profile of me is kind of like, it's the same. Actually, I don't have the color of my eyes on my profile. They're the same color as my hair. Have you played Infinite Warfare yet? I'm not much of a Call of Duty guy. I'm not much of a first-person shooter guy, mainly because I suck at it. Uh, I'm just gonna be honest there. What's your religion? Ooh, we're gonna get into religion now. All right. So my parents were both born Roman Catholic, but then they became Christian, and that's kind of where I'm at. So yeah. What side of the political spectrum are you, right wing or left wing? I am at neither because I don't care about politics. So that was a great start for the questions. Thank you, Anti Brony. Our second question comes from the Jacob Reviews. You guys should all know him by now. So first question, what is your favorite animation YouTube channel? Well, I think that the Odd Ones Out is definitely the funniest animation YouTube channel that I see, but I think Jade Animations is someone that I relate to the most. So I guess kind of both. Question 2. Why do people watch videos criticizing shows they like? Um, it all depends because everyone thinks differently. A lot of people think like if it's not my opinion, then it's not the right opinion. So, I mean, surprisingly, there is a lot of people that think that. So, all right. What if I don't know how to answer that question really completely. Uh, let let's say I come across a Brony rant video. I'm not gonna like go into the comments and like I'm not gonna spam the dislike and like say, "Oh, you suck so bad." I'm gonna listen to the criticism they give, and like if they're inaccurate, I'm not really gonna care because I don't really get too caught up in those kind of things anymore. But it all depends, honestly. Everyone's brain thinks differently. Question 3, what is your least favorite color? Beige. Beige is way too bland. We need to make beige less bland. Uh, Question number 4. Any ideas for the Teen Titans Go parody project? I'm still writing the script, and I'd like some ideas from the voice cast. Now, this was posted a month ago, so I don't know how far he is with the script, but I can't really give any ideas because I don't really know the general like idea, like the main thing that we need to go with. I kind of need that so that I can roll with that. So yeah. All right. So next up we have Vossi Bear Productions. Um, the guy who I fired. I'm sorry. So his questions are: 1. Should we rename Canada? 2. What's your favorite Halo game? Oh, wait, I should probably answer question 1 before I go on to question 2. Okay. Renaming Canada. Uh, Talking about Canada, pal. I don't really like it when you are grammatically incorrect about countries. because I am a geographical nerd. But yeah, Canada does sound a lot more cooler, a lot more threatening. Like you should mess with Canada. Canada, come on. But Canada, that's more syllables. The more syllables you have in a name, the more threatening it sounds. It could be whatever. Like, look, there's Darfurderba der Suburgember. That sounded a lot more threatening than hey, there's John. Uh, what's your favorite Halo game? My favorite Halo game, yeah, is Halo 3. I had to think about that for a second. I'm sorry. But only because that's the one that I grew up with. And that's the one that kids would not shut the frick up about in my schools. Like, seriously, if you didn't have Halo, you were a complete loser. Uh, Question 3, do you have dedicated Wham? No, but, uh, uh, I don't have a joke there. 4, Yahoo Answers? No thank you. That's all, goodbye. Thank you, North Bear Productions. Honestly, that, uh, that deserves a round of applause. All those questions there. Uh, I have a microphone in my hand, so I'm not gonna clap. But you should for him, for his sake. All right. So next question is from Super Baby, and he asks, "Will you ever finish Tin Fim 5? And if you do, will you make more of it?" I will finish Tin Fim 5. And the reason why I haven't been making Tin Fim 5, or the reason why I haven't completed it yet, was because I was thinking about if I should make more Tin Fim or not. I was really, really passionate about Tin Fim for a long, long time. Not a long time. For the first few months that I was doing it. Uh, and after that whole passion kind of stopped, I kind of started asking myself, should I keep doing it? I don't really have the same kind of passion for it anymore. And I've just kind of been like thinking about it. But now that I've kind of got my mind set on what I want to do, I can promise you that there will be more Tin Fim episodes between now and June. That's all I can promise you. I don't know. That's going to be like a season 1. And if I feel like I should want to make a season 2, then I'll make a season 2. And so on and so forth. Alright, then, also, what are your thoughts on the Gold Ranger, Big Time Rush, One Direction? What do you like most about 1AM, and why do you like it? Okay! Slow down! What are your thoughts on the Gold Ranger? I used to hate him. Now I don't know what to think about him. I thought he was actually dead, but then he commented on my 50 sub video. So, there you go. My thoughts on Big Time Rush? I I used to watch the show, and they're probably better than any band of all time. One Direction. No. What do you like most about 1AM? Definitely Iced Tea. You should probably know that by now. Why do you like it? Well, it has a certain charm to it. It has a certain feel to it. And when you listen to all of 1AM, you're kind of just like, oh, it's some pretty good 8-bit music. Just, little beeps and boops, just kind of like that. Nothing really that special about it. And I can see why you don't personally enjoy it at all. But iced tea is like a complete refresher of the mind. And it's really, really cool. And that, the part where it goes like, da da, da 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 da. Probably sound like an idiot to those who haven't heard iced tea. But that part is just awesome. It completely makes the song. And you're kind of in a state of confusion, like, what the heck? What kind of key is this here? And then also, like, awesomeness. Like, wow, that's super cool. Uh, Also, do you drink milk 3 times a day? Uh, no. I'm actually drinking chocolate milk right now. So, does that count for anything? And last, but certainly not least, we have the whippersnapper, the freaking god of YouTube himself, the Gold Ranger, coming onto my video. I'm so humble about this. This god of YouTube just coming onto my video and asking me a question for my 50 sub Q&A. So his first question, can you do a channel review of me? What the heck is there to review? Like, you steal my content. You make this thing about Obama. Like, what is there? That's all it is. All right. Are you jealous of how awesome I am? You totally are. Yeah. I made my whole username based around you. It's not like I was actually jealous of some guy on Roblox 6 years ago and the coster was a complete typo. No, this is all completely based on you, this whole name. What's your favorite anime? Mine is the Jacob Reviews. Honestly, the Jacob Reviews is a pretty good anime. It has some very emotional moments and some pretty cool fight scenes. But mine would definitely have to be The Legend of NP Brady, just for being a really good anime. Very heartfelt. I also like the anime where with the balloon and yeah. It was that was a next question. Favorite ranger. Also, wait. Favorite YouTuber. Okay, favorite YouTuber. I know it's me. My favorite YouTuber is Frick. It's got to be you. Favorite ranger. Also me. You're right again. Oh my gosh. Favorite humble person. AKA me yet again. Oh my, you just take the words right out of my mouth. Best friend. Lol, not me. I'm too good for you. Sorry, fam. Uh, Best friend. You know, there's a guy who's been with me for quite a few years, and we've done a few videos together. Um, I just look the times when we really collaborate and do stuff together. We make we make some great things. And his name is Andy Dandy Candy, aka
Andy
Andy
Dandy
Dandy
Candy.
Candy. Oh, yeah, you thought I was talking about that guy. Nope, I'm talking about the man, the myth, the legend himself. Uh, where am I? Will you make a rant about Super Baby 731 calling TMNT out of our shadows TMNT coming out of their shells? You know, Evan, I really didn't need to be reminded of that little whatever that was. Uh, but actually, I think that telling a lot more people about that is both doing good and evil to the world at the same time. And oh my gosh, like that video has almost 200 views. That's pretty good. And and the final one is Jacob reviews your father. I know the anime has hinted at this for ages, but when Thunder X had to transcend into a god with his dance move, it kind of pushed it into to the side. Signed, the Gold Ranger. All right. Uh, is Jacob reviews my father? Now, I'm not the Jacob reviews, and this anime is an ongoing series. So I don't know if I should really reveal the true secret behind it. It's his anime. He's the main character, and I'm like not. He needs to he needs to officially make it. He needs to officially make it official. That's there. You go. It's I don't know what to say. That's probably the best comment I've ever gotten on a YouTube video. So thanks for tuning in and goodbye. I don't. I know the anime hinted at this for ages, but when Thunder X had to transcend into a god with his dance.
There is a house in New Orleans.